hurt.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Also, there's another aspect of that side as well is resilience.
Yeah.
And how have you kind of built up your resilience? Was there a stage where you're like, oh, got to build thicker skin at all or at all?
This is so interesting. I had this one coach who is one of my favorite coaches, but he was always like, you got to get more aggressive. You got to get like tougher.
Right.
Yeah. You got to have thicker skin and stuff. So that affected me in that I was never enough already. Like I was never, there was something wrong with me. I had to fix it. So I always felt like I was on that journey of fixing that about myself. But I think just naturally I'm not someone who really gives up, in that I went to college for 4 years and I didn't enjoy it over there, but at no time was I like, I'm going to go home. I had the option to, like I could have come home or I could have transferred schools, but I was like, no, like I can tough this out. And upon reflection, again, I realized that is resilience, pushing through when you think you should give up. And then you get to a point where you can look back and you can be like, oh, if I had given up back then, I wouldn't be here now. And look at what I've learned because I was resilient. And now I'm going to apply that the next time. So the next time I feel like giving up, it's a reminder, keep going. You don't know what's on the other side.
That's kind of, have you read the book called Grit?
Half of it.
Half of it. Yeah. So that's where they talk about grit and passion and resilience, or what the keys to success. And usually the things that sometimes you'd really love to do or you're passionate about, you're going to have times where you're going to have to struggle through because there's aspects that, there's nothing is ever linear, never going to love something all the time. And you're going to go through peaks and troughs of passion. But as long as you got the resilience to kind of get through it, then the other side is success. Whether people's perception of what success is very different sometimes as well.
That's a whole new can of worms.
Yes. We can go down that a bit later.
Yeah. But on that, can you say what you said again about going through tough times, getting to the end, looking back, realizing what you've learnt from it? I've been talking to a lot of young athletes, not even athletes, young school kids at the moment. And I say to them, hey guys, guess what? Like, I've got a little secret for you. Like every athlete, they actually don't enjoy training. It's like a little insight into, there are times where we don't want to be on the court and we don't want to be running up and down and we don't want to go to the gym because we're tired and we're sore and we really don't feel like doing it. But we do it because we're chasing a goal or we're showing resilience or that passion. And I think that's good to let people know that we are human. Like we're normal people who have some natural ability, have some resilience and have set a goal and want to achieve it. But there are definitely times where we don't want to do what we have to do. I think it's good to know. Yeah.
I think that's important too for the young kids because easily when I was younger, you look up to them, look up to other athletes or especially I love footy when I was younger and looking up to those guys and you'd be like, that's amazing. And then getting into strength and conditioning and now like sometimes you might have guys that you watch AFL and they've come down to waffle or sample level and then I've been able to coach and I've been like, oh my God, like I'm actually standing in the same room as you. But then like you realize, this is like another person. Like sometimes they don't like trust it. They crack a joke and they're just normal people who are actually good at football,
I think it makes it more accessible for especially young kids to be like,